Hello, my name is Martin Rainey, and I'm 87 years old. I was born on September the 30th, 1931, and I was born in New York City, Manhattan, or known as Harlem.
What year did you graduate from Bethune-Cookman?
I graduated from Bethune-Cookman in 1959, and my major was science education. And I went on and took a degree from the University of South Florida, a master's degree in supervision and administration, and secondly, took a master's degree from the St. Petersburg Theological Seminary. My professional career was a curriculum supervisor at the elementary level with a main focus on science. Doing that, I happened to have been the first African American curriculum supervisor in science, elementary science, in the state of Florida and, of course, in Pinellas County.
What was your most memorable experience as a student of BCC?
I remember in my first semester, I had failed in every subject, and was on verbal probation. And I was told if I didn't get my act together, I would be sent back home on the bus, and that kind of shook me up. And so I went to the library, and I wish I could remember her name. She was very nice, and I told her, I said, "Ma'am, would you allow me to study after hours, because I need to do a lot of reading and catching up." So she said, "Since you came to me and asked me in such a nice way, I'm gonna give you the key, and you better lock my building up when you leave." And so she gave that to me, and I studied, and I went from IF, that's what it was, to a BC average, and I graduated with a B average with a BS degree in science education. And Miss Verl, I think is her name, and I thought that was that just affected me a lot. It gave me a lot. It just built my confidence up, and it was just, she had no idea how that really helped me to get my act together academically and go forward. But I should always remember her. And I returned the next semester and got a certification in elementary education, because I had a job waiting for me at the elementary school if I could call the principal there, Mr. L.D. Brown at Wildwood Elementary in St. Petersburg, and if I could call him and tell him I had it, he would hire me on the phone, and he did.
What major experiences would you like to share? Any other major experiences?
I had so many. I guess Miss Verl was a major academically, and of course, I guess serving doing integration during the first year of integration in Pinellas County. I was able to attain a science supervisor in I believe it was 1960 or 61. And I just, I guess those were the most outstanding things I can think of at this point.
Any major personal experiences you'd like to share, including family stories and whatnot?
I've had two good friends I can think of right now. Mr. James Feazell and I became very, very good friends. And then there was another fellow who lives, still living, and he lives in, his name is John Davis. He was a photographer and my roommate. And the other one was really Henry Parrish. Henry and I met two ladies who were friends, and Henry was my roommate, my second roommate then, and we married those two ladies, and we became lifelong friends, the family, until of course Henry passed away.
What advice would you give to our youth, especially to members of the BCU family?
As I look back on my life, as I have said in my resume, everything I have ever done, I now realize, and then I realized it was done because of the Lord, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I would tell any Bethune-Cookman graduate, any or undergraduate, or young person that's in school now, it's a cliche that we use, but I want you to take it to heart what I'm saying. You need to make sure that you give your life to Jesus Christ, my Lord and your Lord and Savior, and really do that. And you will find when you do that and have faith and obey the Lord, He will take you through everything. As He's taken me over my 35 years in the school system, and from college all the way through. Jesus is the answer.
How do you wish to be remembered as a student who entered BCU to learn and departed to serve?
I guess I did exactly what that said. I learned. I became a supervisor for Pinellas County Schools, and then I was active in many, many organizations, and just to name a few, the NAACP, the Sickle Cell Foundation of the state of Florida. I was someone, I guess, my legacy is one who served others than myself. Take care of your family and serve your community. And when you're serving, don't worry about getting paid. Let that be the least thing in your mind. Just serve, because in our community, our young people, our African American children need to know that there's someone that has made it and going to look back and will give you a helping hand to pull you up. And hopefully that's what my legacy would be. That's my legacy.